There will be one charger for all phones in the European Union. This is the success that some politicians have been boasting about for several dozen hours. Publicists joke that this is the next great success after attaching caps to plastic bottles. EU officials, on the other hand, can't boast about solving real problems for Europeans, like the migrant crisis or rising energy costs. Civic Coalition MEP Dariusz Joński did not hide his admiration for the unification of chargers in the European Union. From today, one charger for all devices means 250 million euros in the pockets of Europeans. New rules for electronic equipment are taking effect throughout the European Union. Left-wing politician Robert Biedroń also did not hide his joy. One union, one charger. Thanks to the efforts of MEPs, we will no longer be lost in a sea of cables. USB-C is officially becoming a European-wide standard. Finally, internet users were quick to respond to these EU successes. As other state organizations plan to conquer space, build AI, and create a fleet of drones, MEPs in the European Union untangled the cables, an outstanding achievement. Mr. MEP, this is a great success. There are 448 million people in the European Union. That is, I saved 55 cents. Thank you very much. I don't know what I will spend such a sum on. The European Union, with its green ideologies, expensive energy, naive climate policy, is becoming the technological open-air museum of the world, but with a common charger plug, a success we don't deserve. This is another success story, as earlier, the European Union decided to make our lives easier in the name of saving the climate by attaching plastic caps to bottles. The real issues, illegal migration or rising energy prices, still don't find enough traction. To make matters worse, the European Union continues to wander in the disastrous direction of climate policy, wanting to introduce the so-called Green Deal. Imposing so-called climate targets on ourselves has led to a non-competitive economy. If we don't continue to see this and diagnose the situation properly, we will sink further into the chaos of having most of the factories or good workplaces moved abroad, even to Turkey. Meanwhile, the European Union, or more precisely, the European Commission, headed by Germany's Ursula von der Leyen, in early December, concluded negotiations on a trade agreement between the European Union and Mercosur countries. The interests of European farmers and the interests of Polish farmers have been traded for the profits of German auto manufacturers. This agreement will bring no benefit to the Polish economy. Dutch or German ports and the automobile industry, especially those in Germany that produce agricultural machinery, will gain from the agreement. In return, cheap and much lower quality products, such as beef, poultry, and sugar, will flow to us from the Mercosur countries of Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay, Venezuela, and Uruguay. It's a deal with Latin American countries, where they will have no rules and no standards and no restrictions. They will do what they want and how they want, and send at cheap prices to Europe. The Polish or European farmer has absolutely no chance. That's why on the 3rd of January, farmers will come to Warsaw to say a firm no to the Green Deal and the Mercosur agreement. The farmers will have a very good opportunity to show their dissatisfaction with EU policies, because at the same time, Ursula von der Leyen will be in Warsaw. The head of the European Commission will participate in the celebration of Poland's assumption of the presidency of the Council of the European Union.